Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppers, today joined by
Brett
of Venomyces and
Tobias.
Yes, and we're reviewing another beer that I got from Beer Drum. So this was part of some of the stuff I got from Cigar City a while back. One of the beers that I haven't cracked because it's a bomber. That's how it goes sometimes with the States and their bomber sizes. You want a few people to share it with. So we're sharing it today. So thanks a ton to Beer Drum for the beer. This is part of Cigar City's. First of all, it's a Cigar City beer, and this is part of their 110K+OT series. Last one I had was the batch 9, which was awesome. It was an oatmeal cinnamon raisin cookies inspired brown ale. It was really good. But this one is batch number 6, the rebrewed version. They did this in 750s before.
Oh damn.
So scaled down a bit. They do bombers now. I think they do 750s for some of the barrel aged stuff. I'm not entirely sure. But this is an Imperial Stout brewed with raspberries and aged in port wine barrels on 10%. So I'm not sure if this has anything to do with their Raspberry Halo, which is their Raspberry Imperial Stout.
I think maybe it's the base.
Maybe, who knows. And then, yeah, the port wine barrel aging, which is really cool. And instead of just not bourbon. So it was fun. They played around a lot at Cigar City with that, different barrels. And I remember back in the day they did a lot of cedar wood aging as well. I'm not sure if they still do that. But
no.
We got it poured, and that is thick and really black.
Yeah, it's really black.
Really dense. When we poured it out
dense.
in the glass, it poured like motor oil pretty much.
Yeah.
Super thick black color. Nice, really roasty looking tan head. And yeah, looks good. Let's check out the aroma. Ooh, loads of port wine. It's almost like confectionery, like Chris confit.
It's very confectionery.
Yeah.
I'm getting like a raspberry, super thick, sludgy fudge.
It's like these. You have the red ones, and then with licorice in them.
Yeah. It's really reminding me of Bassett's All Sorts. I don't know if you have them in the States, but it's like a type of candy from the UK, licorice in the inside, and then like different types of fillings as well. That's some kind of like marzipan-esque filling, maybe, or is it a sugar filling? I don't know actually, but or maybe it's a fondant. But there's one with this a licorice center and then raspberry on the outside.
Yeah,
it's very confectionery.
Yeah,
I'm also getting coconut. Like a touch
and actually,
of coconut.
when you mention it, I'm also getting a bit of marzipan.
Yeah, actually, yes.
It's quite.
And then like this,
but it's without being these crazy adjunct. Flavors. It smells very natural.
Yeah.
And then
quite sweet.
Yeah. But Mon Chéri, the chocolates with the cherry. There's something like it's. I don't know why. It's just making me think of like grandma style confectionery.
It reminds me of something like the Christmas cake my English grandmother does.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's something, and then like super thick, sludgy, licorice undertones.
Yeah,
roasty. That sweet that the port wine really works well with it. I think it's like that deep, vinous, oaky character that's almost like some kind of like syrup-esque aroma or. Like, just like mixed berries, but...
It smells very different, but very nice.
Yeah. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. And thanks to Beer Drum for the beer. Oh, lots of raspberry there. Ooh. Whoa, that's a lot of different flavors on this one. Like, it's like refreshing for a second with the raspberry, and then it pulls away. And right now I'm left with loads of licorice and roast and port wine. Yeah.
But it's really impressive how all the flavors kind of melt together.
Yeah.
I think.
Because
how they complement each other.
It's like old school, but not. Because it's got like almost like British style vibes. But that's maybe also because it reminds me of Bassett's All Sorts.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, it definitely has that, Bassett's All Sorts. You know, all kinds of dark fruity elements.
Alcohol is really well hidden as well.
Yeah.
No booziness. It has a little bit of warmth going down, but kind of like
not boozy at all.
No. But
it's so thick and dense and
really thick, like full sludgy mouthfeel.
Like high percent chocolate, like 70,
yeah, like really dark chocolate flavor. It's like the Moncherie type thing, but if you just did that with raspberries instead of cherries, it's like a chocolate covered raspberry with some kind of, I think, is it amaretto or something that's in there or something? I think.
I'm not sure.
Grandma candy. And then there's this like Bess's all sort type flavor as well, and then like lots of vinous character as well, and then vanilla, and almost like coconut, because you can also get the confectionery like the Bassett stuff like with the coconut or the what do they call the Kumhaunerstein or whatever.
But it's a bit more dark fruity taste wise compared to the aroma. Yeah, the aroma is a bit more into other stuff like. Yeah, as we talked about, some marzipan and maybe a chocolate and fudge and
There's definitely more roasty on the taste than it is
also
on the nose.
Yeah. Like roasty coffee. It's a really nice base beer actually. Yeah. That's very more maybe British traditional or roast for it at least.
But overall, it's quite sweet. I would say.
I think that's a port wine barrel aging that really gives. Well, okay, it finished at what was it? 26, it says OG and then 7 FG. I think it's Plato.
Yeah.
26, which is quite thick for an Imperial on 7. That's a lot of leftover sugar, so that makes sense in terms of mouthfeel.
Yeah. It's quite thick.
Tastes like port
also, wine. It's not as thick as something like Marshall Zukov, but it's close.
It's actually, Zukov is still thicker. That head is also almost gray on that beer. But I really like the port wine barrel aging on it.
Yeah. I really love the play between the raspberries and then the rose.
Yeah,
and the barrel that kind of just.
The barrel and the raspberry work really well.
Yeah. That you get hit by that initial kind of fresh vibe from the raspberries when it hits your tongue, and then it goes over to the port wine elements, and then maybe a bit of roasty, bitter finish with that high percentage. Dark chocolate. Yeah,
it's pretty impressive how balanced the flavors are actually, and that you taste everything pretty much. It's kind of like you took everything now is the crazy adjunct stouts that's hyped with all the flavorings and everything. This is like how you would do it old school with the real deal. Tastes like real raspberries, loads of roast character, not super sweet, not like that fudgy cakey thing.
No.
So if you're like really into the old school style stouts, I think this would be like people would go nuts over it. This is something if you serve it to a lot of maybe new money beer people that only want to drink cakes, they would maybe not like it as much because it's more on the roast sides and everything. But I still think this is really good. I'm gonna go 95.
Yeah, I agree. 95.
Yeah, we can't have a tie again, so I'm gonna go 96.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting play on flavors, and it actually works. It's one of the better fruited Imperial Stouts I've had, actually.
Definitely. Especially that raspberry thing can easily go wrong.
Yeah, and be too much.
Yeah. And the only thing I can compare it to is the strawberry stout that we had on MBCC last year.
Yeah.
Which was really strange.
Yeah, the one by...
that was,
Abnormal.
Yeah. Raspberry, or strawberry chocolate.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's quite nice stuff, guys. So... if you have a chance to still get the Cigar City Brewing 110K+OT Batch 6 Imperial Raspberry Stout in port wine barrels, definitely check it out. I'm not entirely sure if Beer Gym still has this. I think they might. Again, it's one of the beers that has been sitting for a bit because it's big bottles. I need to share it. But check them out, guys. Link for their shop is down below. Otherwise, this is probably, I don't know where it would be available, to be honest. At Cigar City, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But try and see if it's still on Beer Gym if you want to try it. And as always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers in some big ass raspberry Imperial Stout in port wine barrels. And see you guys in another beer review.